Well, thank you. I always appreciate the opportunity to come to the NUG. I have so many friends here, and it's been so many years that we've had the opportunity to work together. I'm really excited about what David Lair is going to be talking about, which is the importance of really healthy metadata on the dashboard. And I want to just highlight some of the benefits of good metadata and the benefit for not only your listenership, but for the revenue generation on your radio station. And our hope is that after all of these sessions today, that you'll consider this metadata to be just as vital as the audio that's on your radio station. Now, the good news is radio is still really healthy. In the Edison Research Infinite Dial Report of 2024, 85% of the audio listening that occurs in the car, 70% of those sources are audio from radio. Nielsen's Audio Today report in 2023 stated that the monthly reach of 18 plus is 91%.
That's what I say, the more stuff you can embed, the fewer pieces you have to fit.
Visually enhanced advertising has the benefit of raising the revenue for the radio station. So even if you just do text-only additions to advertising, that raises the value proposition from 10 to 15%. Text plus image on the radio station has the ability to generate up to 30% more revenue on that radio station. Text ads can take the form of just either special alerts, station branding, announcements, program sponsorships, and advertising. In North America, advertisers are sending logos to reinforce branding over the HD radio using artist experience. But that additional revenue isn't the only benefit. It also adds to the retention and the listening time of that radio station. Stations with album art, advertiser logos, and scheduled visual images garnered 60% more listening versus those that just had logo-only displays, and 4 times more listening than those without any visual content. It also adds to the lift or the retention on the ads. So in-vehicle displays left message recalls for the ads of up to 12% additional lift, and that was across many, many different segments. The impact's meaningful when you look at the lift recall of a local a local car dealership. They had over a 1,400% increase in the recall of the actual dealership that was associated with the ad. So, we can all record that it was a Ford ad, but not all of us, recall that it was the dealership here in Las Vegas. Sorry. So we have visual ads in the top 20 markets. Broadcasters activated visual ads. The stations generated almost $200,000 in new annual revenue. And through the use of scan codes, you have the opportunity for direct listener engagement. So these are some new tools that are available for you to increase not only the revenue of your radio station, but the time spent listening to your radio station because the visual ads pull through. And as Paul McLean mentioned earlier, the Q 2024 dashboard scoreboard is huge in its ability to convey a lot of information that should be useful to you as the engineering manager for your station, as well as for the ownership of the station. The good news is that FM radio is in 100% of those top selling 100 vehicles. And HD radio is at 70%. So this is a long cry from where we were years ago. We have 100 million HD radio vehicles in the marketplace, and for those of you familiar with DTS AutoStage, which is IP-connected radio, we are now at 6 million vehicles and growing. So there's new opportunities for better engagement with your listeners through AutoStage, as well as the over-air value of HD radio. And one thing that DTS AutoStage does bring along for those multicast channels is the same top-level placement for those multicast channels as your main channel signal. So they're no longer buried an extra step up the dial. It's presented there at the top layer for the radio station. So I encourage you, if you can make a note of the address of the report here in the URL, take a look at this information. It's really useful, and I think you'll find it very encouraging for the development of HD radio technology, as well as your ability to deliver content. Thank you very much, and without further ado, we'll move along to David Lair.